What's happening, everybody? This is Royce from Pedal Metal. Welcome to my channel. Today is a video. It's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for close to, I don't know, it's been 3 or 4 months, maybe more. This is a comparo video. I'm going to compare the AutoArt's Mad Max Interceptor to Greenlight's Interceptor. I had both of these cars for quite some time. I bought them around the same time together, and I just kept putting off the video. I had other stuff going on, and I know a few of you guys have asked me, about what's the difference between the two cars. So we'll go ahead here and we'll take a look. Let me spin this. We'll spin it around first and take a little look here. Now, to the layman, when you're first looking at the two cars, without me telling you which is which, majority of the people out there, you're probably not going to know, which is AutoArt's and which is Greenlight. Well, you might be able to see from the paint finish which is which. And if you guessed the right hand side, which is this one right here, you are correct. That's the AutoArt, and this is the Greenlight. Both are 1/18 scale. Both are die cast metal with plastic and rubber parts. And like I said, they came out around the same time. The Greenlight is apparently licensed. I would assume it is, because they says all over it that it is. Well, let me double check that on the box here, but it may not be licensed after all. Never mind. But anyway, it's on the box as the last Interceptor. And there's no really mention on AutoArt's box or packaging, Warner Brothers, etc. So I don't think neither one of them are officially licensed. I did measure the two cars using a caliper, and they're very, very similar, width-wise, length. You may be able to see, maybe not from that shot, but right there in this shot, it's a very significant difference. The body kit on the Greenlight, this ducktail spoiler is very prominent, opposed to AutoArt's, which is about half the height. I didn't get time to research. There's plenty of web pages that go into the car for aficionados who are into building replicas, so you guys have to look that up yourself. I don't know which is correct or not, to be honest. You can see on AutoArt's here, they do have heating elements on the rear window, the defrosters. Greenlight obviously doesn't have that detail, and it looks extremely cheesy. The Greenlight, the way the back seat is, and the parcel shelf here in the back is really, it's not very good in person, to be honest. I do like they have the MFP plate on the back of Greenlights, which is what the AutoArt should have had. I don't understand why they don't have the main force patrol plate on the back. It's just a small detail. It could be added easily with the AutoArt. And I'll show you up close. Here's the paint job. The AutoArt paint job is absolutely phenomenal, as one would expect for the price. The satin black is great. The taillight details are really nice. The lock assembly point for the key is really nicely done. They do have amber pointing down on the side marker lamps. Greenlight has it pointing up. And as far as I can tell, I believe the AutoArt version is the correct from the hero car photos I had seen with Mel Gibson standing. Some of the pictures, I'm pretty sure the amber was pointing down. So that's one little detail that the AutoArt car does not have. The pinstriping, as you can see here in this shot of the AutoArt, is absolutely phenomenal, and it does have the BFG tires and the correct Sunraysia wheels. The Zumi pipe details are amazing on the AutoArt. I believe they're real metal tips So let's just take a look at this rear view of the Greenlight now, and we'll see the difference here. And there's the paint job, and I did go over both cars. Another reason why I prefer to wear gloves when I'm handling these cars is due to the fact of fingerprints. I know a lot of you hate on me about the gloves, and that's fine. I don't really care. You can hate on me all day long. There you can see a fit and finish issues here with the spoiler, and it's real bulky. The pinstriping is really bulky on this. Nice attempt at the zoomy pipes. I think for a $60 model, this is not, it's not bad, but the tires have got to be done better. They are absolutely horrendous. They do have lug detail. They're painted in. There's no kind of brake work as well, I guess there is. Actually, I'm wrong. There is a somewhat brake detail under the Greenlight. Now it says here used under license. I have no idea exactly what that entails or their license. One thing I do like about the Greenlight, which is a lot of things actually I do like about the Greenlight for the price, their emblem, which says maintain right, which is correct, is it's hard to photograph this, but the decal is really nice. I cannot stress that enough how well done that is. And I would wish the AutoArt had that. It's going to be hard to see that, but if this would focus. The yellow and gold, it's just very difficult to video. But you can see as the light catches it, it's a really high quality decal actually, for kind of surprised me. And this is the front details of the Greenlight. A lot of orange peel in the paint. I do like some details with the motor. Actually don't look too bad at all. They have there's a line there for the Scott fuel injection above the blower. Now obviously this is all plastic. The headlight covers are kind of more of a yellow color than the AutoArt is more of a gold color. Still not bad, but underneath here this could be a lot better, I think. The spoiler kit could be better. Like I said, there's a lot of issues with the paint there. That's a main thing. The spoiler here is the way it's attached to the roof is really not very good. You can kind of see there it's hanging out over. It's pretty bad. The windows have injection pin marks in from where they produce them. Not very good. So it's not, and it's pretty obvious. But let's move on. We'll compare to the AutoArt of the same front corner moving towards the front end. The paint, like I said, the paint job is just absolutely phenomenal. Black is not an easy finish to paint, and it's really nicely done. I have the first release Mad Max 2 Road Warrior car, and that's the paint job on that is just as nice. There we can see screen details, which is photo etched metal. I had not noticed that before until I'm looking at the screen right now for the nostrils on the hood. That's sick. The satin black, and like I said, the pinstripe details are great. Now this does have a metal blower assembly. There you do see the line, some lines there, which that, I don't know, the one on that side looks a little long to me on the left side, but they're for the Scott injection. Does have a separate rubber belt band for the blower. Like I said, the headlight, the covers they're a little bit more of a gold color on the AutoArt opposed to like a yellow. And as you can see, it's all fully cut out, correct for the bottom spoiler. This does have brake calipers and rotors. Kind of hard to see that, but obviously underneath is going to be 100 times nicer than the Greenlight. You get what you pay for, obviously. These are not cheap, so I can understand why many people have elected to buy the Greenlight. Let's take a look at the interior details. This is the AutoArt, and it does have the flocked carpet interior, the flooring is the flocked black carpet. It's got the faux wood grain on the center console. The only thing it's missing, does not have Max and his family, the photo in the center hub of the steering wheel, but that could be easily added. The blower switch looks great. This does have a police lamp over on the other side, which could probably be easily lit and modified with an LED. The center, the above the communications box is really well done on these. It's gonna be hard to see all the gauge detail, but you have to take my word for it. It's really well done. And I do have a video of this car where I open it up, and I'm pretty excited about it because this is something I've waited for 18 years for them to come out with this car. Yeah, the communications console on the roof looks great. Now let's take a look here. Yeah, the seats don't move or anything, but also it does have cloth seat belts, which is pretty cool. We'll take a look now at Greenlights, and then we'll move on to the engine. This is the Greenlight. Like I said, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad for the money. Could be a lot better. You know, there's a lot of details. It does have there. You can kind of see a CB radio. There's a right there, which I'm not sure. I'll have to look at the other one. What the deal is? I guess that's to control the beacon, maybe, because they have a wire going from the beacon into that silver box. Steering wheel detail isn't bad, but I'm not sure how accurate the hub is and why they have it so glossy black. The steering wheel grip looks kind of weird to me, but it's not bad. It's really not. Just looks like a shiny, very shiny plastic though. As promised, we'll go over the engine details here, if I can get this open. Oh, you know what? I don't think this opens up. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's no, you can't open the hood down on this. Never mind. This is the Greenlight. It has some pretty nasty scratches there on the, this is brand new out of the box and it's got quite a few scratches, but okay, so never mind. You can't open the hood on that. Also, the wiper details are pretty bad on this. But let's go ahead here and take a look at the AutoArt. If I can get this open. Got the Wii supercharger, and I believe it's on top of a 390. or a 351. I believe it was a 351, I'm sorry. Lots of nice detail there with the battery and the ignition wires, and something I had not noticed before until just now looking at this. Look at this, it even has springs here for the hood. They're actual metal right there. That's really impressive. Really, really nice. Now, as I stated earlier, they're not cheap. And mine, as mentioned in the other video, it has a fingerprint right out of the box right here that I cannot get off that top of the blower there, the intake, so I'm not sure how to get that off. The wiper details look really nice. Just everything's crisp on it. There's a good word for it. So there you go. Overall, like I said, I don't think the Greenlight is bad for the money, and if that's your only option, which is probably majority of people out there, that's your only option, is to get the Greenlight, it's not bad. I mean, it's really not for $60. My only complaint with the AutoArt is the fact that it does not have the emblems on the fender, and it doesn't have the MFP plate on the back, but that could be produced very, very easily. Both are correct with the side mirror only being on the driver's side. That's correct. So they both have a lot going for them. So hopefully it's helped somebody out that's interested in buying one or the other, or both, and displaying them. Like I said, it's very minor, and most people are probably not going to be able to tell the difference between the two. So thanks for checking out this video. If you like this type of video, be sure to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. All right, bye now.